Canadian-based soca artist gaining international publicity with hit singles like Twerk It, Turn Up, and her banging hit video, Amazing. 2014 International Soca Monarch special guest Shorty. Welcome on GView TV.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You're here tonight doing this promotional thing, loving your music.
Thank you.
The genre of soca that you're doing, it sounds a bit soft. Is it like what they call it, a power soca or grooving soca? Grooving soca.
Yeah, it would be more groovy, but with the type of style and sound I'm going for, it would be very soca influenced, but with an international crossover appeal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the Shorty came from?
Well, actually, the Shorty is a double meaning. It's Shorty for my stature, and also it's short form for Surely Destined.
Surely Destined.
Yes.
And I was told that you got that name from a family member,
yes,
which is also a musician.
Yes, my uncle, his name is John Mortel Immortal. He's actually a rap soul artist in Trinidad. So I learned a lot from him, and he actually gave me that name.
Okay, so for a soca artist now in your caliber, doing this grooving soca, which
grooving,
out of Trinidad.
Okay.
The soca mana thing is always a jump up thing. How you fit that in?
Well, I don't think it's necessarily a jump up thing. I think it's a good music thing. So once the soca music is good, regardless if it's power, which is the tempo is more faster, in comparison to groovy, which is more slower and it's more of a groove, right? Because we had someone by the name of Voice. He won the Soca Monarch on a groovy song, right? So it is possible, once the song is a good song, it's able to reach a lot of people and it would be loved, right?
But why did you choose to go the groovy side? Or is it that you're just taking the groovy side for now and you may dabble into the up-tempo side?
No, I actually dabble in everything. I do high tempo and I do low tempo. It's really based on how I'm feeling and the type of music I'm feeling to do at that time. You know, being raised in Canada as well, I have a lot of influences, not just in soca, like hip-hop, pop, dancehall, reggae, you understand? So when you hear me, you're hearing a fusion of music. You're not gonna just hear one particular genre in my music. However, you would pick up on the soca for sure.
And what would you classify one of your singles as Twerk It? What would you?
Twerk It is power. That's power, yeah.
And
that's
Turn Up?
bacchanal.
and Turn Up?
Turn Up is more groovy, but I call it feel good music, right?
And Amazing?
Amazing is amazing. Amazing is just amazing. Yeah.
Okay. How long you been doing this thing now? This whole soca thing?
Well, I started off in a calypso tent in Trinidad. So around Carnival time, there's tents that you can go and listen to different calypso songs, whether they're speaking comment about politics, or it could be funny, it could be political. So brother, his name is Brother Resistance, he placed me in a calypso tent. After doing that for a while, I decided, okay, I wanted to reach a larger audience because it was an older audience in tents. Not really too much young people go in tents, but I was one who was doing soca in a calypso tent. And then I branched off, and when I decided to branch off, that's when Twerk It came along, and then everything kind of started from there, yeah.
The energy that you have to have to do soca. Is it like a daily gym that you have to do a workout for? Because
well, you definitely have to stay in shape, whether it's in soca or any other genre of music, you know. I think a lot of the misconception with soca music, especially with people who is not from an island that plays soca music, is that it's always like jump and wave, jump, jump, joke, 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 you know, and it's not that. You know, soca music can be music speaking about topics just like any other genre of music, and it could just be just like Amazing. Amazing is soca. I'm speaking about a relationship with a man that I would, you know, when I had the idea for the song, it was envisioning how I would like to feel with a man, and it's a topic, and it's not necessarily speaking about jumping up and waving and all that other topics that, you know, everybody feels soca is all about.
And some people, like myself,
Okay.
would just point it straight on February, that soca time. Is there is there soca concert going different places all over the world, like straight through the year?
Well, you know, some people may think that soca is a seasonal thing. That's why you say February.
Yes.
You think February because Trinidad Carnival starts in February. From Trinidad Carnival, there's other carnivals from other places that happens different times. You know, you have Labor Day in September, you have Atlanta in May, you have Miami in October, you have Barbados, crop over. So there, Jamaica has a carnival now. It was just the other day. Okay, so you see, it is definitely growing, and it's not just a specific time for soca, especially in Toronto. Toronto, every weekend you could find a fete or some kind of party, and in most parties right now you will hear soca music playing inside in the mix of whatever, right? So it's definitely not for one time.
And in comparison with reggae music or the dancehall music, how a producer would have an instrument and call you to come lay something on the instrumental, is that how you guys do the whole soca working thing?
Well, it's you can do it any way. You could do it the way of a producer may have created a rhythm or a beat, and he hears you on it, so he wants you to be on that specific song. Or you can come to a studio, which is what I like to do a lot of times, and sit with producers, more than one at times, and create something from scratch, because I'm a strong believer of having my own sound and not having it sound like anything else that's really going on. So when I'm able to sit down with different producers from different backgrounds, we come and we create something that, which is this fusion we were speaking about, and it comes out how Shorty sounds.
So who are your main influences in terms of your music? Like, do you take influence from like specific soca artists or a mix of everybody?
Well, I definitely listen to all types of music, so it's not just one type of music I listen to, and I have influences in soca. There's Bunji Garlin. He is big in the soca world, and I like his style because he's full of lyrics, and I'm coming from hip hop background as well, so the lyrics thing is very important to me. And you know, there's other artists, like female artists in the business, like the Destra and the Patrice, that you could definitely learn stuff from in watching them and growing in this business.
You're based in Toronto.
Absolutely.
How hard is it for you to get work outside of Toronto?
Well,
for international grounds.
Well, it's definitely a lot of work. You have to put in being an artist that sees yourself somewhere, and in trying to achieve that, you definitely cannot wait for it to fall in your lap. So with me, you know, I release music. I go to Trinidad to promote my music. I go to New York to promote my music. I definitely put the footwork in promoting myself, in getting out there. So in doing that, when all that hard work is done, more people will get to know who you are, and the bookings will come easier. So like, especially like doing radio or doing television. Before, when I just started, you know, going to Trinidad, it was like so much harder to get interviews. Now when I go to Trinidad, it's like, I'm here, when you coming in, it's a completely different vibe now, because they see the work you're putting in, and it does help when the music is solid as well, right?
So Shorty, one of the things I know, or what I see, I guess being on the outside looking in when it comes to like soca music, is that when I hear soca DJs playing, there's so many songs that you hear female artists. You know what I mean? Like in their juggling, like you hear females like every other song or every third song, you'll hear a female artist. Where with like dancehall, it's not like that. You know what I mean? You'll hear a female artist once in a while, or if it's a girl segment, then say you have a couple in there. Has it been, or was it a struggle to get in the business, to get recognized? Because I know a lot of dancehall female artists feel like it's a much harder, and it's a big fight for them to break through that door. Is it the same way? Do you feel like it was a big fight for you to break through the door to become a well-known soca artist as a female?
I definitely think it's a very difficult task. And I still have so much further to go, in where I see myself, and where I'm at right now. I definitely know I have a lot more work to do. And being a female, it's definitely harder, I think, when it comes to being taken seriously as an artist, and and not just being entertained because of your looks and how you look, and if they feel they could get somewhere with you, which you run into as being a female in this business, not just in the soca world. I'm sure it's in all worlds of music. In being an actress, trying to get out and doing things like that, you will always run into these types of people. But you definitely come across the few good ones in the business that do see your talent and are willing to work with you on a professional basis, and just being on a professional basis, right?
A question I want to ask is, do you think if you were pushing the music from Trinidad, if you would be more recognized right now on international grounds than how you are right now?
I think the reason why I'm being recognized right now is because I was pushing it in Trinidad. When I did release Amazing, I released it while I was in New York. And then from New York, I went to Trinidad, and that's where I did the promotion, and I was on a school tour in Trinidad. And from there, I'm sure people are seeing the work I'm putting in, and for a long time I've been doing this with no management and no team. It's me doing everything dolo, and me trying to find the best routes in taking to get my music and myself out there. So
and how many times through that struggle you feel like
that side? Yeah. How much times I feel like
I should just quit, or I should just move back to Trinidad?
I don't want it easy, because anything that comes easy goes easy, right? So I don't want it easy. I definitely want to work hard for it, but there's definitely trying times within this business where you feel like you want to give up, or you just want to take a break, or but my God is a good God. You understand me? And my God keeps me motivated and reassures me that with my hard work, that eventually, because this year is completely different from last year. If there's no growth, I wouldn't be doing this, right? And for me, I'm a person, I have to see growth. And if there's no growth, it doesn't make sense. And that's the direction I'm going.
So you said that you don't have a team, like you're doing it all on your own, you're pushing it. Did you have a team before and it never really worked out, or are you looking for one, or is it a conscious decision for you to just do it by yourself right now?
Well, the thing is, it's finding the right person that works with you, and not just jumping on who feels that they can do something. Like if I feel like I can do what that person is able to do for myself, then it doesn't make sense with me having that person there, because I can do it for myself. So it's just not having the right person at the timing, or still not finding a and you know, probably too, managers are probably scared to take on a new artist, and they're not sure exactly where she's going or he's going or whatnot. So, but I'm sure like people who I've reached out to who hasn't worked with me yet would see my progress and want to work with me in the future, and hopefully I'm still able to work with them then.
So you're still without a team?
I'm still, but I have close people that I wouldn't call a team, because it's not people I consult every day. I just have a few good people who I could call, I could get things done, and that's
a few good people.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You have a network based in basically all the Caribbean countries that
right.
have soca
right.
influences.
Right.
So don't you find it hard, like managing your own booking?
It's definitely, and let me tell you something. I do want a manager. It's not like I don't want a man. I want a manager. I just need the right manager. Right.
So how about, I know most times like a lot of artists when they're just starting out, like their manager is normally a close friend that sees their vision and understands. So you don't have that like that?
I have a lot of people who sees my vision, but it's finding the right person.
Right,
I know you, but like just for now to just help you with a little bit of it.
Some of them miss call, some of them
no return.
Honestly, like I don't want to be the person to speak to every DJ or speak to every promoter. Like, I don't want to have to do that. Yeah. So yes, I would love a manager, and I am speaking to a few people right now in filling that role, because things are getting more busy and I'm getting booking. So, you know, I definitely would like that person, but at the end of the day, they have to work well with me.
Well, you're doing great work.
Thank you.
So speaking of bookings, so with Carnival now is what, like 2-3 months from now? So you're booked for any show in Carnival?
Well, I'm doing a band launch on the 22nd of May for a band that will be in the Carabana Parade. I'll also be a part of On the Road. So I don't want to say right now. Yes, I will be jumping with a band.
So other people want to join the band that you're jumping with?
I will be promoting that band. If you follow my social media at Real Shorty, RealSured, you'll soon be able to see who I will be with, who I will be jumping up with, and we're still working out the fine details of that, so I don't want to say.
Don't you find Caribana to be totally different from Caribbean parade, soca parades? Because I find it very different.
In what way?
For one, there's no liquor on the road.
But you have liquor.
No, I was told you can't drink liquor in public
but
you
put it in something else.
No, but you don't have somebody openly. Alright. What I'm used to is when you jump in Carnival in the Caribbean, there are liquor trucks.
Absolutely.
On the route with you.
Absolutely.
And you go to them. But apparently, when I get to the Caribbean, you don't have that. You just have to bring your own bottle. Like, I don't want to be burned.
Because you guys don't know when to cut off.
Nobody's chipping down the road, drinking your rum. Like, that's what soca is all about.
Absolutely.
And then the segregation with the whole fences. It was...
Well, you know, I encourage people to join a band, especially this year. This is the 50th year. I think this is a big year. So
I saw some costumes last night. I was like,
yes, right. And I feel because it's the 50th year, so you know they're really pushing. So I definitely do encourage people to actually play and be a part of the culture and all that, because I mean, who wants to be behind the fence watching the people and can't pass through the fence? You want to be that person. I know you don't want to be that person. So, you know, I encourage people, but, you know, it really is for the masqueraders to have a good time. And it's not really about segregation, but these people pay good money for their costumes, and
but so do we. So in the Caribbean, we pay good money, but
right,
they use a rope, like
so what? You feel the fence is too much?
Yeah, I feel it's like you're in a cage. Like, alright, you used to when you're on the road. Alright, like for example, in Jamaica, like I'm on the road and my friend not jumping, and I see my friend and I just go under the rope and like, yo, what's up, and I go back under the rope and go on again.
You just have to reach out.
You can't even scale the fence because the fence is so high.
But it used to be like that. It used to be
it did
running out and running out.
But you onlookers who don't want to play to pay mass is what made it bad. And now they have to put fences up for it to not get through. Right.
The fence is just too much.
You have a problem with order. You have a problem with order.
Like I saw the fence and I honestly whoa. Wait a minute.
Shorty, I want to show the viewers your banging music video.
Yes.
And I want to give you this platform to introduce the video to our wonderful GView viewers.
Before she does that, I saw the video. And I'm just gonna say this, but I want to say it before anybody else calls, Skypes, GViews, Instagram. I'm putting in my audition tape first to be in the next Shorty video. Shorty, it's first come first serve. So me, I put in mine first.
Okay.
And then after you guys watch the video, GView, you will know exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Shorty, go ahead and introduce the video for me, the world premiere on GView TV.
This is your girl Shorty on GView TV. This is amazing.
Here's an exclusive GView world premiere on BigGOnline.com.
Got that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing. You're mine, and you're so fine. And every time I see that smile, oh my, my, my. Certain about you made up my mind, and that's no lie. With you everything just feels right. This feels so right. Feeling to take me time. When I wind up my body on you, and you hold on to feel how I move. When I push back, not leaving no room between us two. Got that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing. I adore you. This I want you. Will not hold you. I am for you. Time flies, let's not waste time. You are a blessing in disguise. Oh my, my, my. When things get rough, you by my side, and that's no lie. It is not failing if we try to do this right. That's why I'll take my time. When I wind up my body on you, and you hold on to feel how I move. When I push back, not leaving no room between us two. Got that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing. I adore you. This I want you. Will not hold you. I am for you. Got that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing, that thing, feeling you so amazing. Feel so amazing.
See why, people? You see why?
But Richie, you do not have a six-pack, so how you want to be in a video?
You don't have a six-pack for
that requires a
She can't.
six-pack.
Here's the thing. She can't have the next video with a six-pack man again.
No, you
She
keep
gone
it.
six-pack already.
You're
Next
keeping a
video
six-pack
now.
man because you know that's the image that she want her man to have a six-pack,
No,
so
but-
you big belly people don't
No,
get it
diversity. Diversity is the spice of life.
That's below the belt. Below the belt.
It's really above the belt.
Oh my gosh.
But the chemistry that you have in this video with this guy, do you know him or is this a random person?
Actually, he's a choreographer by the name of Taj King, and me and him had rehearsals before even getting to the video, and we were pretty comfortable with each other. So by the time it was time to shoot the video, it was really easy and comfortable, and it wasn't like I'm now meeting this guy. I don't want to touch
Richie,
it.
I can't.
He has a nice six-pack.
Anyways, Ali, how long did it take
Ali's
to shoot that
hating on
video?
you.
She's been hating. Ali,
Oh
everybody
boy,
knows.
it was a day shoot, so it was a full day. You know, it was a close shoot, so it was me, the camera guy, and the talent, which is Taj King. And, you know, we was really focused. And again, you know, I put all that together myself. So I'm proud of myself for
Very
this.
nice. Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Very nice.
So,
She's
you know,
really a one-woman.
well, this is what my aunt calls me time and time again. She's like, you're a one-woman army, because I just really make sure, you know, I'm so focused on having quality work too, right?
For a woman like you, though, as Ali say, a one-woman army, when or if you do accept somebody on board to do like...
Would I be able to let go?
Yes. And
would-
you probably be picky, like nobody wants...
Because you look like a perfectionist.
I am definitely a perfectionist.
touch-
There's a little white thing right there. You see it? Like, I'm seeing it. Don't you see it?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I definitely want to be able to let go. You understand? Like, I think I will be able to let go once I am confident in that person and what that person is doing. You know, I do want to be able to just focus strictly on the music, you know, and eventually I will get to that point where I'm able to focus on just the music, which is what I really only care about, to be honest, right? So I'm not there yet, but when that person does come, and with the confidence, I definitely think I'll be able to let go.
Any future shows coming up?
Yes, I'm supposed to be doing, like I said, the band launch. You know, I'll be doing stuff around Caravana time.
Yes.
I'll be in Montreal for their Carnival, which is in July. I'll also be doing Jerk Fest later down. You know, so little things is coming, and I'm really excited about. I'm really excited about this year already.
Shorty.
Shorty, is it Shorty?
Shorty.
D or Shorty? Shorty.
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 SURE
D.
/D.
Okay. Shorty.
And it has two
And
meanings.
it's because it can be shorty.
Right.
Ali's so late. Like, you know,
At least I will be late, but I have a I have a 2-pack. Unlike some people, where I was a bulge.
And she can't be late twice, so there we go. She late once.
Well, them say Big Belly and Baller are the new sexy.
that
so
I think for
Oh,
2017 years, Sean.
Head
That
the
I
ball
think
in.
for 2017.
You know what I mean?
What a
And
six
some
pack.
tight jeans. I'm
I
just...
never, you've been not sure what pants in about, like you take it up.
I miss it. So you go. But Shorty, we now go take over your show. We love your video and we love your music.
Thank you.
You know, turn up, twerk it. Nice. You know, I love the work that you are doing, and I hope somebody jumps on board before too late, because some of them like jump on board when, you know what I mean, when they have a team and
they see
I
you
want to
buzzing, right?
tag and war with you and all of these things. But I want you to give out the social media where they could get you and follow you on Instagram and Facebook and the whole works, including myself.
Okay, everything is at Real Shorty, so it's RealSured. That's at Real Shorty. So that's for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Are you on
You'll
Snapchat?
find me.
Jeez.
Yes, I'm on Snapchat.
Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
So Richie's gonna stalk you. So you
I'm
may have to block-
I'm
he's
not,
probably gonna
I'm
be
not very
screenshotting
active.
you.
Listen to me. I have a love-hate relationship with social media. I'm telling you that from now. So Snapchat, I'm not snapping like crazy, but my Instagram is updated all the time, and I'm definitely more active on Instagram.
You should just like
I would love to give somebody that job
There's a
too.
formula for each social media channel. Like, I'll give you the formula.
Okay, all right.
Because you can't do this.
Trust me. Snapchat teacher is here.
No, I'm social media and all. Like, I study social media.
Okay,
so, yeah.
wonderful.
Ali is cooking and Snapchatting and everything. Ali,
there's a platform for everything.
Exactly, there is.
We're gonna take thank you for. I want to say thank you again.
Okay.
For coming on GView TV.